you get to reinvent yourself and expand and grow and learn as much as you want. Isn't that a beautiful fucking thing? So if you want to learn a different language, you can do that. If you want to learn about the Akashic records, you can do that. If you want to learn about, you can do that. It's not that hard, right? I'm going to be 50 Earth years in January. And I've deconstructed and written and put all my pain into pages for 2 years. Almost 2 years. November 13th is when I moved to Texas of 2023, right? I didn't start really writing until probably December, January. So, but like for real, bro, you can heal yourself. I had chronic pain from a car accident. I went in and I weaved and I meditated and I lost 65, 72 pounds now. Right? You are the tree of life. You are the power. 33 consciousness, Christ consciousness. I'm a fucking goddess incarnate, a witch. And Yeshua, those of you call him Jesus Christ, the Messiah. That energy, Yeshua, that energy. The letter J didn't exist until the 15th century. So Jesus wasn't his name. Zeus, hey Zeus, if you want to use the H like that, J. Maybe we could talk about the Greek god, but not Yeshua, not 33. Give me that fucking wind. Give me that wind, calm. Give me that wind, calm. Right? Thank you for that clarification, spirit of wind. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you can and you are everything that you're meant to be in this moment. It's just that you have to be aware of it. So as soon as you're aware that you are what you're supposed to be, then you can move into the next phase of expansion, right? So I got hurt in 2021, a car accident. 2023, I went through a spiritual cleansing, right? I had to rebuild myself from being a people pleaser, right? I've always been trying to create a family ever since my family turned out not to be the best. My blood family turned out to be shit. I ran away from home, got into gangs, ran around, running and gunning and drugging, got sober, got clean, joined the cult of NAAA, got out of the cult of NAAA, went to college for 12 years. Earned 2 bachelor's and a master's, 2 classes shy of the master's, sorry. I still say I have my master's degree because it's only 2 classes, but yeah. I try to be authentic and honest in everything I do now. So I correct myself immediately on a lie. So anyway, the master's degree and the anthropology degree, they taught me academics. But street smarts is something, I have no common sense. I've never had common sense. My grandparents, my father, my mother, they've always said that to me because I always believed people love like I love. No. People don't give away $100,000 to help friends when they're blessed. People get a lot and they keep a lot. They get selfish a lot and they keep for themselves. I get a lot and I give a lot, right? I've always been like that, and I'm glad. I'm happy for it. I mean, it's almost ruined me, but I'm grateful, right? I'm alive. I'm grateful. I'm walking. I'm dancing. Chronic pain, though I've healed myself from that, right? Because I walk, I move, I dance, I go. Because the more you move, the better you feel. So you have to understand, movement is medicine, right? The only way the body can get better is if the body's moving. So like if you see people that are in chronic pain or have like a chronic ailment, that ailment is going to get worse if they say stagnant. Stagnation is horrible, right? So I was sitting here, the Texan is working on his Jeep today. We're building out the frame. Well, he's building out the frame in his Jeep. And we're going to eventually in the next year or two, he's going to sell this house and we are going to go and live full time out of the Jeep and travel around the United States. And while we do that, Iris will be in storage somewhere, or a friend of mine will be driving her. I haven't decided. But we're going to go travel the country and Willis the Jeep. And he's framing it out today. And I was sitting here, he had to run to the store. And I was sitting here thinking, golly gee, am I the luckiest girl in the world or what? I mean, I'm healing from past traumas. I'm meeting good women in Texas and building community in Texas. I have women all over the world who see me and love me. I am the goddess of the mic. I am Janet's daughter. I am the Texan's girlfriend. I am Spryte the Emcee. Like, I am all those things. I always have been, right? But I lost myself along the way because I thought helping other people was the best way to show love. Like by staying loyal to people who didn't give a shit about me was the only way to love, right? It's not how you love. Best way to love is to love yourself. Like I've always known that, and I've always tried to do it. But I kept people in my life way longer than they deserved to be when they were using me. And I don't know why. I keep asking myself, after the first red flag, why'd you stay? You know, after the second red flag, why did you stay? Why did you keep giving? Why did you keep trying? And it's like, because Yoda says, do or do not, there is no try, right? Nah. It's because I wasn't fucking evolved enough to realize you can't love someone enough to have them love you back. You can't love someone enough to let them see you for who you are. And the men in my life that were friends who didn't see me as a rhymer, a writer, or a rapper, they just saw me as an old lady they could use for money and promotion, right? They never looked at me as an equal. Nah, Spryte, she's just some fucking old lady with money that raps, right? Like, fuck her. I saw the screenshots, and it broke my heart in ways that no parent, no lover ever broke me, because music has always been my greatest lover. I've always had the husband of hip hop. So when hip hoppers and musicians, brothers and sisters in the beat, said these things about me, like Spryte's got to learn to stay in her own lane. My own lane. If it comes to music and life and hip hop, I've driven every lane. I've gone off-roading on this bitch. And it hurt me in ways that I had to take apart myself again from every abuse, every thing that ever hurt me. I had to look at it again just to revisit it and put myself through the pain to live again, because I felt so bad for the people that couldn't see me. So then when I had spoken with Fury in 2023, in October of 23, when I was in South Carolina at his house, and he was like, you know, Spryte, you seem like a real nice lady. And I love that, because he always made fun of me for being older than him. But he's like, you know, you seem like a really nice lady, but you just need to do what's best for you. You know, do whatever kind of music you want to do. It's your music. You should be in control of it. And no one ever told me that before. Especially not a fucking legend, right? I've always had men try to tell me what not to rap about or how to sound. And Fury was like, make the music you want to make. So I'm doing that now. Like, I literally took what he said to me to heart, right? And the gratitude I have for him and his fiance Amanda and Petey is beyond words, you know? Because I finally was seen by someone who said, just make the music you want to make. Nobody's ever said that to me. It's always like, oh, you just got to fucking make it industry standard, 2 minutes this and that, and got to rap like this, and you got to rap like that. Nobody ever said just do it how you want to do it. I guess I just needed permission from someone I respected. But just know that you can change yourself and expand. If you're in a relationship or at a job that you don't like, leave the job, leave the relationship. If you're pouring all of your time into something that does not make you smile or happy, then go and find the stuff that makes you happy. Half a century? I never in a million years thought I would make it to half a century. I've buried children, lovers, friends. I've cried in the dirt by myself in the middle of the night. And it's all been worth it. To get to October 24th, 2025, Sacred 6 is coming, my second album in the Goddess Rap series. Spryte the Emcee on all platforms.